global company with millions of transactions happening every single day actually keeps its story straight? Well, here's a little secret. It doesn't. Or at least not in the way you'd think. It actually tells two different financial stories for every single event at the exact same time. And today, we're going to pull back the curtain on this hidden world of corporate accounting.
All right, here's how we're going to tackle this. First, we'll look at the sheer scale of this billion-dollar puzzle. Then, we'll uncover the one system that brings order to all that financial chaos. After that, we'll follow the surprisingly strange tale of a single invoice, and that'll lead us right into explaining the difference between real and statistical accounting. We'll see how that duality creates incredible control, and finally, we'll zoom out to see the big picture.
So let's just start with the scale of this whole thing, because it's kind of mind-boggling. I want you to picture a giant corporation, right? It's operating in dozens of countries, it's got thousands of employees, and it's generating this constant flood of financial events, millions of them, every single day. How do you even begin to make sense of all that?
I mean, that's the fundamental question, isn't it? How do they possibly do it? How do you track every salary paid, every invoice that comes in, every single product sold, without just completely drowning in data?
And to put a number on it, we're talking about a large corporation potentially having over 10 million financial events hitting their books every single day. Just think about that. Each one has to be recorded, categorized, and reported perfectly. The complexity is just absolutely staggering.
So you might think the answer is more spreadsheets, more accountants, but it's not. The real answer is a single, incredibly powerful system that's designed to be the ultimate source of financial truth.
And that system is built around something called the Universal Journal. You can basically think of it as the company's ultimate financial diary. Every single transaction, no matter how big or small, gets written down right here. And this one central table, this one idea, is the key to everything we're about to unpack.
Now, to really get how this works, we can't just talk theory. We need to follow the money. So let's become financial detectives for a minute and trace the journey of one simple, everyday business expense. You're going to see it tells two very, very different stories. Our hero in this story is a humble little invoice. Let's say it's for some fuel and maintenance on a company car. Seems pretty straightforward, right? I mean, a cost is a cost. But, oh, this is where things start to get really interesting.
So, the invoice shows up. The accounting team punches the details into the system. It's time to post that cost to the company's books. And then something kind of weird happens. The system doesn't just record it once. It creates two completely separate entries for this one expense. Why on earth would it do that?
And this brings us to the absolute core concept of this whole explainer, the critical, crucial difference between a real posting and a statistical posting. This is like the secret language of modern management accounting.
This breaks it down perfectly. You've got real postings on one side. These are the official ones. They actually impact the company's profit and loss statement. You know, the numbers that investors and the public see. And the rules are super strict. Every cost gets one and only one official home. But then you have statistical postings. These are for internal eyes only. They don't touch the official profit at all. They're purely for analysis and for asking deeper questions.
So a real object is that one official home for a cost. For our car expense, this might be the car fleet cost center. Think of it like the big bucket where all vehicle-related costs go. This is the official story. It's what the auditors and the tax authorities are going to look at.
A statistical object, on the other hand, is totally different. It's like an informational tag or a little post-it note you stick on the transaction. You can attach it to the cost just to add more context for managers inside the company. The key is, it doesn't change the official accounting one bit. It just provides extra detail for people who need to make smart decisions.
Okay, check this out. This table brings it all home for our car expense. See that first line? The cost gets posted as a real cost to the big car fleet cost center. That one hits the P&L, the official profit and loss statement. But at the exact same time, look at the second line. It's also posted as a statistical cost to a specific project code representing car number 123. And that one, it has zero impact on the official profit. It's purely a tracking mechanism. So you've got one event, two entries, and two totally different purposes. So why go through all this trouble? Why the complexity? Well, it's because this dual system gives companies the absolute best of both worlds. You get perfect financial control and incredibly deep managerial insight all at the same time. You know, the source material just nails it with this quote. It says, "The total costs for the car fleet can be evaluated on the cost center, and each single car can be controlled." What that means is the finance department can see the total cost for their official reports, while some manager can drill down and see exactly how much car number 123 is costing the business, all without messing up the company's official books.
So this duality is a real game changer. It keeps the accountants and auditors happy because you have these clean, compliant books. But it also gives managers the super granular, flexible data they need to make smart calls. You can track a specific project or a marketing campaign in minute detail. It just beautifully separates the official story of what happened from the internal story of why it matters to us.
Okay, so now let's zoom all the way out. Because this isn't just about one car or one little invoice. This very principle is the engine that drives how modern global companies manage their finances and plan their entire strategy. See, this isn't just some obscure technical feature buried in an accounting program. The ability to see both the official financial truth and a flexible internal truth at the same time, that's a cornerstone of modern business. It's literally how billion-dollar decisions are informed and made. So the next time you look at a company's big earnings report, just remember this. Those public, real numbers you see are only one side of the coin. Behind them lies this entire hidden world of statistical data, the real story of internal debates, strategic bets, and the decisions that are truly shaping the future of that company. It makes you wonder, what hidden stories are driving the numbers we see every single day?